Hey everybody, this is Dust for Dusted on Gaming. Back with the second half of our Blue Red Moon League. Um, hmm. So this is one of those hands. If I hit a second land, it's fine. I think since we're on the draw, we're going to go ahead and keep it. Obviously, we could brick off and die here. Okay, increases the likelihood that we find what we're looking for, so I'm going to go ahead and suspend this Ancestral Visions. Fletcher's Basic Island doesn't really tell us a whole lot. Might be the Mirror Match, might be Storm. Let's see if they remand this. Alright, so we're gonna die. Cool. Sure. Apparently... Alright, so it looks like our opponent is the Breach version, most likely. Yep. Draw land soon. If they land Jace here, we're just going to concede. Alright, Serum Visions, I guess I'm alright with that. Could very easily die next turn, so we don't draw land. Yep. This Ancestral is probably going to get countered, and there's nothing we can do about it, unfortunately. Our opponent has Breach, they have Breach and Emrakul. There's we're not winning the longer game if this doesn't resolve, so. And I seriously don't even barely draw land. Okay. So you have Breach, we're dead. Cool. Discard one thing in the ice. Discard, I don't know, the other thing in the ice. Yep, they have Breach. Well, Actually, I should make them show me the Emrakul first. Yep. Alright. So they are the Breach version. Jace is fine. Disdainful Strokes are fine. Spell Snare is fine. Cards we're not interested in. These roasts aren't too hot. A braid might be okay. On the off chance they have something like the Madcap package. What are the odds something like Haranos resolves? Probably not good. Serum Visions, Bolts, Pyros, things, Electrolyzes. Maybe trim like A-Bolts and... Okay, I like that. 61 card special. Guess I'd like to play first. Hand seems okay. Pass to our opponent. You have Spell Snare, you have Spell Snare. Go get a basic island here. Cast Serum Visions. Disdainful Stroke and Thing in the Ice. I think I'm gonna bottom thing, top stroke. Whatever with Mana Leak. Considering if they should jam breach here. Alright, got there in game 2. This opponent has dispels, which gives them a little bit of an advantage in the counterspell war. Is there any changes I want to make? Probably not. Bolt. Want all the snapcasters. Yeah, I think this is fine. Sure, sounds okay. Sure. Alright, so let's go ahead and fetch, get a steam vents here. One, two, three. I think I'm keeping both of these. Okay, not sure what our opponent's hoping to snag here. For a control matchup, this one goes pretty quickly. Just gonna run out a naked snapcaster. Let's go ahead and run Pyro out here. If they want to counter it, they can counter it. I'm not fighting over it. Sure. Sure. If you have Dispel or Spell Snare, I guess we lose. Of course you have Dispel plus the combo. Alright. So, 2 and 2. I mean, the problem is, like, I can try to hold up the counter magic throughout the entire thing, but eventually our opponent's going to get to the point where they can cast that, plus whatever else, so it's possible I was supposed to be a little more protective and not run out the young pyromancers and stuff, trying to get a threat on the board, but like being any combo deck, eventually you have to get a clock out. I mean, that's just the nature of the beast. Beyond that, I mean, deck's been pretty reasonable. Some of the more situational counters, you know, like Spell Snare and stuff, kind of all depend on the meta, so to speak. Alright, so Sharp on good luck. Just like to play first. Hand's fun. Faster opponent. Oh boy. Yeah, this doesn't look good for us. Probably throw the Hellspark in the yard and get back as Amalgams that way. If I ever mentioned I hate the card Burning Inquiry. Yeah, resolved. Sure. Let's go to the next game since our opponent's playing such a wonderful... Dragon's Plow is probably just too cute. Sadcaster keeps Bloodghast in check. Does it keep anything else in check? It's probably worth it. Remands are no. Mana leaks are no. Spellstorm doesn't even have that many targets. Sure, keep his hand. It's one of the absolutely miserable matchups unless you have the right cards. Yep. Take 3. Anger of the Gods is the card we're looking for, but I'm not sure they have the right draw for it to be good, ironically. Yeah, no, that's not resolving, friend. Something can't be right if both players are bringing in sweepers. One's got like 2 Hell Sparks, Bloodghast in the yard, Scourge Devil. actually have a chance this game? There's a decent chance I should have played my Fumarole this turn, not suspended Ancestral Illusions. Ugh. To be fair, we only have one Cryptic in our yard, so... Do I run a Snapcaster Mage to negate this damage? I don't think so. Alright, Bolt's not a horrible one here. Come on, opponent. What you got? What you got? Come on. Lay it on me. Kind of the weird point in the game where counter spells are actually somewhat good. Excuse me. Sure, blood gas comes back. Alright, so confirmed one of the cards in your hand. Probably another one is Bolt, right? Means we're dead to another bolt, which is unfortunate. Sure. Good one. Now we have the good old bolt standoff. We have multiple bolts here, we're dead, right? Yep, that's unfortunate. Of course they had the bolt. Alright, so thoughts on the deck. uh, Deck certainly has a lot of play to it. You know, um, uh, some of our matches were a little weird. You know, mono red hollow one there, a little bit annoying of a thing. The blue red breach versus this matchup. I might have been a little too aggressive with playing my threats out, but you know, eventually they're going to set up a point where they can breach plus dispel. We need to get pressure in play. Maybe I was too hasty trying there. The affinity matchup, there were certainly some sequencing errors, especially in a turn where involved Etch Champion and some other stuff, and then we had like one game where we were 1 point short of lethal. So there might have been some like little things here and there where might have been able to eke out another win or two. Overall, I kind of like this deck, but I don't think something I'd have to play more to, you know, maximize its potential and to tweak the list to my liking. Deck's certainly fun. You get a thing in the ice going pretty good there. That last game against Hollow One, I mean, we really couldn't avoid going down to 6, and then obviously they had the double volts, so maybe I was supposed to play out Snapcaster Mage there, but in the end, Snapcaster Mage wouldn't have mattered because our opponent could have just cast, well, it's hard to say if they had the Bolt before Burning Inquiry or not. So they took a calculated risk, and that card is just so high variance and so annoying. It's one of those I wish they'd get rid of it, just from a design standpoint. Beyond that, I mean, the deck was fun. I mean, 2 and 3 wasn't great, but, you know, sometimes you win, sometimes you lose some, especially in Modern, where variance can be such a swing. So, this has been Dust for Dusted on Gaming with Part 2 of Blue-Red Thing League.